Hi everyone, welcome to Nanadaka Real Estate Advisory. Nanadaka is working on a very special investment project in Maharashtra related to agricultural land. And for that, we have got so many queries from our clients. To answer all those queries, we have invited none other than the founder of that project, Mr. Srinivas Rao. We welcome you here, sir. Thank you very much for being here to answer all our questions today. So I would like to share that Mr. Srinivas Rao is actually from Andhra Pradesh, and he usually talks in Telugu. And this is the first time he's actually going to, do this interview in English. We are very grateful and thankful to him.
Thank you.
He's doing agriculture farming from last almost 30 years.
Yes.
And now he's doing such projects in India at various places. So now the latest project is in Maharashtra, which is near Goa. So we are going to discuss about that today. Sir, my first question is, whenever we talk about this project to people, so they ask us, what is CSA? What is community supported agriculture? We first want to start from there.
Sure. So to begin with that, we can start with agriculture is at crossroads now in India. Solo farming is no more. Farmers who is having a traditional knowledge, since a generation they are into farming. They are no more interested to continue it because due to the globalization, expenses are gone up, and small and marginal farming is not at all viable.
Yes.
So that's why they are not interested to continue their profession. That is one side. And in India, we have some farmland limitations. One cannot hold more than 50 acres. That is the maximum. Some states it is only 15 acres only.
Okay.
Some states it is 20 acres. It is a state law. So that's why it is the maximum, this thing is 50 acres.
Right.
So if anybody wants to do in a larger manner also, it is not possible.
Right.
And the other side, contract farming is entered. Contract farming, again, it is associated with the farmer. So it is a very sensitive issue. So what they are growing, how they are growing, that is matter. And there is no, they don't care about public health, farmer well-being, environment. These are the concerns. Their motto will be profit-oriented.
Right.
So that is also one sensitive area. And the fourth one is collective farming. Actually, in India, in each and every village, we have a culture of collective farming. People used to help each other. So they do collectively.
Right.
They harvest collectively. They exchange their produce. There is a barter system, and they are very happy. There was a days like that. But very unfortunately, we traveled all these days, and we are in 2024, 25. So now here it is no more possibility of that collective farming. And here we had a very good research. What is definitely future is the agriculture era. Rural economy is the best economy for any country. That we can create prosperity. We can generate money just with the same humble soil. So it is happening. If we give one seed, it will give multiple seeds.
Right.
So it is like a magical bowl. We can say Akshay Patra. So we have to deal with that with a respect and regard. So to do this thing, we need a like-minded community. So when we want to introduce into this collective farming, first we started within our family only.
Okay.
Because definitely there will be a like-minded community. Everybody has to sync with this thing. Everybody has to co-dance with nature. Then only this thing will happen. Our main motive is public health, farmer well-being, and environment safety.
Great.
So with these three principles, we initiated this. We inspired by so many CSAs around the world.
Okay.
There are 12,000 CSS are there in USA,
Okay.
Japan. So now everybody is adopting that model. This is the more adaptable model for modern days, because already we have spoiled our soil, and we are into movement of save soil movement. Just it is a surprising thing why we have to save our soil, because of the chemical farming practices, our carbon matter decreases 0.3%.
Okay.
That is very dangerous things.
Okay.
If it is 0.1, it is acidic.
And what is the standard carbon percentage?
3% is the best thing.
And we are at 0.3 already, most places.
Yeah, most places 0.3.
Oh my God.
So 3% is the best this thing. So we have, that is the secret of the soil, that called living soil. So that's why we initiated this community supported agriculture.
Right.
Together, really it is a very good business with the purpose.
Okay.
So here we are not losing anything, and we are rejuvenating our soil, which can give year by year good yields. Soil health is if our soil is healthy, it is like it is a mother is healthy, baby will be
automatically healthy.
So like that, so we have to preserve that this thing. So that's why in this community supported agriculture, we have a set kind of norms, like environment friendly. It should be a biodiversity. We have to take care about rainwater, water harvesting, soil conservation, biodiversity. So right from earthworm up to eagle, everybody is a part and parcel of this ecosystem. They are all our partners. We have to respect this thing, and we have to co-dance with nature. Then it will be forever thing. So that's why we initiated this CSA.
Amazing. So all the practices that are used here are related to organic farming and natural farming.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. We are not using any pesticides, no chemicals.
We adopted traditional wisdom and modern technology.
Okay.
Blend of both and best of the both.
Great.
So right from Vrikshayurveda, which was written by Maharshi Surapala 6,000 years back.
Okay.
Fortunately, Dr. Neni, he is a senior scientist. He was a senior scientist in ICRISAT.
Okay.
He was translated all the traditional visionary documents about agriculture practices into English.
Okay.
So we adapted all the best practices from there.
Okay.
And we can add, always it is our advantage more in this generation. Definitely we have to adapt to technology like micro irrigation. So we adapted both blend and both of blend.
Okay, great. Thank you for sharing, sir. So now, sir, I want to understand now, since we have understood what is community supported agriculture, I would like you to help us understand about this Maharashtra project that we are doing in. So how is it beneficial? How are people going to benefit from it? What it is all about? What are the highlights of this project? Why should people go for it?
Actually, we are into community supported agriculture in Telugu states only.
Okay.
We started with our own family.
Right.
Then slowly we spread it for extended family, like-minded community.
Okay.
Then again, we thought that definitely we expecting climate change will be the biggest threat to agriculture.
Okay.
So already we are witnessed water crisis in Bangalore.
Right.
So everywhere it is happening. The El Nino, Nanino effects are there.
Okay.
So if it is there like 4 or 5 years, there is no rains. So many people, so many places, mostly rain fed. And so many rivers also, it is a rain fed rivers only.
Right.
When it is raining, it flows. Otherwise, within 2-3 months, it dries up. Because there is no forest on the banks of rivers. Forest is the lifeline for any river.
Absolutely.
And forest is the lifeline for groundwater deposits.
Absolutely.
So we make all the soils like our home only, very clear and clean flooring like that we made it.
Right.
So that's why the water harvesting is not happening. So that's why what we are expecting is definitely climate change is the biggest threat. And here the average rainfall is 900 to 1200 mm only.
Okay.
And sometimes it is very less also.
Okay.
So after putting all the infrastructure, establishing everything, by the time of getting crops, if it is not a proper rains, definitely we lose everything.
Right.
So that's why we are in the search of very good water source.
Okay.
And in that search, we find this our project.
Okay.
It is a farm estates.
Okay.
So this farm estates is a wonderful location.
Okay.
Location is the greatest advantage.
Okay.
I can say number of advantages.
Okay.
Some of them is, for me, the first thing is it is a 5000 mm rainfall.
Wow.
I love it. 6 months there is a drizzle kind of rainfall.
Okay.
5000 mm rainfall is the second highest in India.
Okay. Great.
And yes, and the second thing is the carbon matter. Soil organic carbon matter is 3%.
Oh.
The world is deserving for that. They are very searching for that, where we can get that type of soil.
The quality of soil is very rich.
Very rich, very rich. As fresh or where there is no human intervention, then only it is possible.
Wow. Untouched,
Yes.
raw.
And we are we promise that we keep it that magic.
Okay.
We don't disturb that. So we are masters in that. Our team, we have environmental scientists, everybody. We keep it forever. Third thing is there is a river which that birthplace of the Terakol river is within our farm only.
Okay.
So, and there is 2-3 streams also.
Okay.
It alive for almost 9 to 10 months.
Okay.
And there is a dam is under construction just 2 kilometers away from our farm.
Amazing.
Our farm is surrounded by all the backwaters 365 days after completion of this reservoir.
So it sounds so amazing. It's a very strategically found place for agriculture.
Yes. It is a very good road connectivity. Actually, to sell our produce also, we need a road. Proximity is also, and accessibility is also one of the important things. We have very good access road up to the farm. It is a blacktop road.
Okay.
So that is the thing. And even that heavy rains also we can, the soil supports, the soil structure is like that. Even heavy rain also we can work in the farm.
Amazing.
So just rivers are flowing like that. And it is an experiential property. So many places you can buy anything, but it may not be experiential. In Hyderabad, you have the land for 100 acres, 100 crores per acre also.
Wow.
But you cannot experience anything.
Right.
It is like a concrete jungle. It is it become a dust and a concrete. So there, at a point of time, you can find near about 18 waterfalls.
Wow, so
18 waters. Yeah, even you cannot create even a one single waterfall that kind. With crores of expenditure also.
Wow.
You may see some waterfalls in Bahubali movie.
Yes.
That is a small thing at our project.
Yes.
So you can find number of waterfalls.
Correct.
And there is a national highway called Sektipet Express Highway from Nagpur to Goa.
Okay.
So almost 50% work completed.
Okay.
It is passing through just one survey number ahead from our farm.
Okay.
And there is a state highway. It was sanctioned, and the land acquisition is also completed.
Okay.
Work about to start.
Wow.
That is also going through our farm only.
Amazing.
It is in the survey number 28. It is passing through.
Okay.
And this new airport of Goa, Mopa Airport.
Correct.
It is just 58 kilometers from our farm.
Okay.
1.5 hour journey with a pleasant journey, valleys, waterfalls, lush green. This thing it is. And another airport, Chipi Airport, is also same distance.
Okay.
That is in Maharashtra only.
Okay.
And the place is like a Malgudi Days place.
Okay.
People very calm, quiet, simple. The total district population is 8 lakhs only.
Wow.
And surrounded by small villages. They do for agriculture at plain lands. This whatever the western valleys, as it is, they used to harvest all the cashew and all.
All right.
So they are earning something from that. It is a
Okay.
very simple and humble lifestyle.
Hmm.
Altogether, it makes us,
Hmm.
after 1.5 years proper study, we
Hmm.
traveled entire India. We
Hmm.
traveled Orissa, Maharashtra, some places,
Hmm.
Karnataka.
Hmm.
But this is the best place
Hmm.
with all these advantages. It will
Amazing.
not possible anymore in India, in the
Hmm.
world, I can say.
Okay.
That much wonderful location it is.
Wow, sir. That sounds very, very amazing, you know. So if we talk about the location, so it is exactly in Maharashtra. So we can say it lies in the Sindhudurg region.
Yes, it is in Sindhudurg district.
Okay.
Just from Goa
Hmm.
border, it is 30 kilometers only.
Okay.
So
Okay.
from Goa state, it is 30 kilometers
All
only.
right.
Just from airport, it is 58 kilometers.
Okay. And so there is something called, we have heard Amboli waterfalls.
Yes.
So
Yes.
how far will that be in that area?
Yeah, just we are on the foothills of Amboli.
Okay.
So
Okay.
from our land, we can see all Amboli waterfalls.
So around 20-25 minutes, 30 minutes from Amboli.
Actually, to reach Amboli,
Okay.
we have to travel a little bit, half an hour drive maybe.
Okay. All right.
But aerial distance, it is just 1-2 kilometers only.
Okay. Oh, that's very
Yeah,
close.
Yes, yes.
So how the Savantwadi region, if we want to understand with respect to our land, how would we
Yes.
explain that?
Yeah, actually, from Maharashtra border, Savantwadi is just 7-8 kilometers.
Okay. Okay.
From there, our land is about 28 kilometers.
Okay. Okay.
And that Amboli road is same road,
Okay.
but just before 18 kilometers, so we have to take left side.
Okay.
That is purely our, it is like our private road. No traffic, nobody is there. It is
Okay.
very pleasant and this thing. And our land is surrounded by more than 15,000 hectares of forest.
Okay.
That hundreds of years of trees are there. 500, 600 years old trees are also there.
Wow.
There, and we are we have a
Are we
very,
going to preserve those old
yes,
trees?
Actually, forest definitely forest laws is very strict,
Okay.
and people are very cultured, and they never
Hmm.
disturb that, and we don't want to disturb
Okay.
anything
Okay.
within our land also. Though it is a
Right.
private land,
Hmm.
we got the permission from the departments also. We
Hmm.
are very eco-sensitive conscious.
Mhm.
We don't want to remove all the big trees,
Okay.
just to clear the bushes.
Hmm.
And we have such a wonderful team, scientist team,
Hmm.
Dr. H.S. Anant Padmanabha, Dr. Prasad.
Okay.
These people, we prepared a farming practice of different crop, this thing,
Okay.
which all the shade loving trees only. Under this, all the forest existing trees only, we cultivate all these things.
Amazing.
So, and we are building another dense forest.
Okay. So in the same parcel of land, like
Yes.
in Maharashtra, there is a rule that not only farmers can buy farming land.
Yes.
So I'm from Maharashtra. I'm not a farmer. So can I buy this land in your project in Sindhudurg?
Definitely, Maharashtra, that is a very good thing. Only
Yeah.
farmers can buy a farm.
Yes.
Because to do with a farm, any farm should be active.
Okay.
I think you may aware that in USA, if you buy a farmland, if you are not doing anything, you have to pay reverse tax to the government.
Oh, wow.
If you do farming, they will support you by subsidies.
Great.
If you do not do anything, you have to pay taxes.
Okay.
Like that in Maharashtra,
Okay.
only if you farmers buy the land, they do
Right.
some active this thing.
Correct.
If any investor buy the land, they just simply laid it out. That is
Okay.
not good for environment. That is not good for public also.
Okay.
So that is I respect that law.
Okay.
And in our case,
Yeah.
the same. One cannot buy the land without having farmer's passbook or farmer certificate.
Right.
But fortunately, we established a number of community supported agriculture farms in Telugu states.
Right.
For the people of Maharashtra who want to buy agriculture land,
Okay.
they can join at our community projects in Andhra Pradesh or Telangana,
Okay.
and they can get a farmer certificate. And through that they can buy the land at Maharashtra. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that is possible.
Thank you. I think this
we
will
understand.
help.
So many people like you
Yeah.
who wanted to do something to the environment, who want to buy the land, they are unable to buy.
Yes.
And if they want to buy somewhere for a small parcel of land, they don't feel secure.
Right.
But here already it is established CSS. You can join any of CSS with a small parcel of land also, even 1/4 acre of land also.
Okay.
You can join at our existing CSS.
In Telangana.
Yes. Through that you can get a farmer's certificate.
Okay. And then be eligible to buy obviously in Maharashtra.
Yes.
Thank you. This really helps, sir.
Yes.
And because this was a question of many people we know in Maharashtra.
Yes.
We are facing this challenge.
Even one of our legal advisor is Mr. Ravi from Pune.
Okay.
He is also asked the same this thing.
Okay.
I don't have any land. I want to buy this thing.
Right.
Can you arrange something?
Okay.
So I say just welcome, sir. It is a community of farmers.
Right.
You can join any of our CSA projects and you can get the certificate.
Fantastic.
Yes.
I'm sure this answer will help a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, and they desire to buy agricultural land in Maharashtra.
Yes.
Okay, sir. I want to know more about this project. Like, how will it work? Suppose I bought the land. How much land I can buy, and what will happen after I buy the land? So how will I benefit? What are the benefits of buying this agricultural land because it's a CSA project? How will I get benefited? So some knowledge on this.
Yes. This is about 2,000 acres of land.
Okay.
It's a big project.
Okay.
There is a big community.
Okay.
So you may buy anywhere in India the land.
Okay.
But the question is, who will take care of it?
Okay. Yes.
Well, buying land is one thing.
Right.
Doing agriculture is a major important thing. So here, as we have 30 years of experience, we do number of community farms, and now we are onboarding farmers in around India in 8 states. Okay. 6 lakhs acres of oil palm cultivation activity. So we are every day working with farmers. Okay. So we have in-house team. We have a wonderful, knowledgeable team with us. So the idea is we do execute, operate, maintenance, everything we will take care about this thing. That is the beauty. Okay. You may buy anywhere, but the question is, who will take care of it? Okay. The question is the knowledge, experience, expertise, crop, maintenance, salaries, expenditure. So many people with passion, they purchase lands in so many places. Right. But when the cultivation practice, they lack of the time availability, they are unable to do this thing. Right. They are into corporates, they are into job. The passion they purchased. But the people who appointed there, they don't have knowledge. Every month these people has to pay salaries to them. Right. So much of expenditure. They don't have knowledge of how to grow, what to grow. So here the advantage, it is a wonderful agriculture company, one of the India's the best and top agriculture company. Okay. We do take care of all these things. The minimum parcel size is 5 acres per unit. Okay. One can buy a 5 acres. Okay. We are calling it as a estate owners community. All right. So it is a pride for someone having a feel that I have an estate. Yeah. So it is a 2,000 acres of estate. Since it is a community, you can feel and you can experience, you can involve into all these 2,000 acres is yours only. You feel like that. That is a pride with this this type of destination location. And we do care about all the constructing bridges, survey, contours, fencing, electricity, cleaning of the bushes, plantation, drip irrigation, roads formation. So everything, we will take care of each and every component. Okay. This project we are offering along with land cost and with all the development. Okay. The development itself, it is costing more than 10 lakhs. Okay. Since it is a Western Ghats Valley, this thing, no? So we have to do all the practices with eco-conscious sensibility, and we have to build the bridges. And we have the idea is it should be experiential property, no?
Right.
So we have to remain all the streams, waterfalls, so this
Intact.
thing. That is finally that is the
Mm.
beauty of this.
Yeah.
After completion, execution
Mm.
of all this project, maybe all the international channels may come and cover this. This is a beautiful agriculture farm estates in the world, I can say.
Truly.
So that's how they can buy the land. Land will be registered on their name.
Okay.
They are absolute owners.
Okay.
They have access to their farm.
Okay.
It was legally thoroughly cleared. Three different parties of law houses, they gave legal opinion.
Okay.
We share with all the legal documents.
Okay.
So legal it is clear.
Okay.
We will support and take care about all the transactions, mutation, registration, everything process. We will be with you, and our team will advise you how to do what to do.
Sure.
And you can access to your own farm.
Right.
And on top of that, since it is a eco-agritourism project, we are not offering as a tourist spot this. It is a privilege of estate owners who is having land in this project. For 5 acres is 1 unit, no?
Yeah.
1 unit person can buy a part of 500 to 1000 square yards of land.
Okay.
The dedicated eco village place.
Okay.
It is about 200 acres.
Okay.
There he can buy a parcel of land, and the construction will happen with a theme. We are involving one hospitality company who is into with eco sensibility and who is into this hospitality services.
To construct basically a farmhouse kind of
farmhouses.
Okay.
If that farmhouse, if they can enjoy their own this thing, and if they want to make it a timeshare kind, this operator will take care.
Okay.
That is also additional advantage. So you have land, peaceful position with a legal clarity, and with all these things development in your land, we are doing development with the spending of 10 lakhs rupees.
Right.
So it is almost adding 10 lakhs rupees adding to your property.
Right.
And you have a place called where you can experience this thing, abundance of estate owner, this thing farm stay kind. You can have a very classic without disturbance of this thing. So there you can have a residential area also.
Okay.
And on top of that, it is a family. This thing nowadays, everybody knows about Goa.
Yeah.
It is become a international tourist destination. Everybody knows about that. Just from airport, it is a 1.5 hours journey.
Right.
There is a future, a wonderful perspective is there for growth.
Right.
Because of the overloaded of this Goa, so many hospitality companies, they started all the star hotels in the Maharashtra region, Sindhudurg region. And Sindhudurg was announced as a tourist district by Maharashtra government.
Okay.
In and around our farm, so many things are happening. Wellness centers are there. There is a wellness center called Sarth. And a global aquarium called, there is a KSR global aquarium called. They are they started in 200 acres. They are planning to expand it up to 2000 acres. So this Amboli waterfalls is there. From Savantawadi, there are so much of clean and clear beaches are there in Maharashtra.
Wow.
Shiroda, like that. So many beaches are there, very clear beaches. And comparatively, Goan beaches, it is mostly kind of family beaches.
Right.
Because of the culture. Goa, they are very liberal people. In Maharashtra, they are very cultured people. So that is the advantage.
I think Sindhudurg is the next upcoming future tourist place. And from the investment point of view also, from the enjoyment point of view also. So it's upcoming destination, I think.
Investment is there, infrastructure is there. See, Mopa Airport, how nicely it was designed.
Absolutely.
The infrastructure, road, bridges.
And the Chippy Airport
highways,
is nearby.
Chippy Airport, state highways, national highway, the dam. Everything is there.
And also, I think, sir, there was hardly any pollution. It's one of the most cleanest areas where we have visited.
Air quality is 10.
Wow.
Whereas in Hyderabad, near Gachibowli, it is 480.
Yeah. No comparison.
It is a heaven.
It's a heaven. So
Yes.
it's very beautiful,
Yes.
green place where you can breathe fresh
Yes.
oxygen and enjoy,
And all matters. So this air, water,
yeah.
food,
Yes.
everything you can get.
So this is going to be for how long? How many years your company will be taking care of this project?
To make it clear that just jungle clearance itself, it takes 2.5 years.
Okay.
Because we can able to work only in 6 months only.
Okay.
The remaining 6 months is
rainy. Right.
So at least we need 3 seasons.
Okay.
So that's why it takes 2.5 years for clearance and all.
Okay.
Then plantation work will start there.
Okay. Right.
So from there, it takes another 4 years to get the yield.
Okay, minimum 4 years to start getting
exactly,
yield.
Exactly.
So sorry to interrupt you, but I forgot to ask you, what kind of crops are we going to plant here?
Scientists team, they make a survey. So they gave a report to us. According to that report, the spices called nutmeg, black pepper, that is it is a right place to grow. And areca nut, coconut, and agarwood, sandalwood, cocoa. These are the crops. Since it is we call it as an agroforestry model, we have near about 700 plants per acre.
Okay.
It is more density than than Amazon forest.
Oh. Wow.
So we are building a forest. We are getting yields. So we are contributing environment, and we are getting income from the agriculture.
So and after that, sir, how many years this will continue?
Actually, it is a 30 years contract.
Okay.
Why it is 30 years contract is most of the plantation we are doing is it is a long-term crops only.
Okay.
It can yield almost up to 40-50 years.
Wow.
Like coconut, cocoa, black pepper, nutmeg.
Sandalwood.
Nutmeg.
Yeah.
The sandalwood we harvest at 18th year.
Okay. 18th?
18th year.
Okay.
And this agarwood for every 8th, first harvest will come from 8th year.
Okay.
Then it depends, maybe 5 years, after every 5 years or every 8 years, based on the practices.
I think black pepper takes less time.
Yes, black pepper, coconut, cocoa, this nutmeg, it starts seedling immediately.
Basically, I want to understand, like there will be so many people who own 2,000 acres of this land parcel. And how are we going to divide the yield, the returns, what basis?
It is a collective harvesting and proportionate sharing.
Yeah.
That is the beauty of community. Whether some lands may yield good, some lands may not yield good.
Right.
It is not, doesn't matter there.
Okay.
So the thing is, it is a collective harvesting and proportionate sharing.
Okay.
And the thing is, the landowner's share is 40%.
Right.
And 60% is invest and its associates.
Okay. So basically, you're giving 40% to people who own the estate.
After deducting that expenditure, that year's expenditure.
All right. So 30 then for yourself and 30 for your partners.
Yes.
Sir, how many CSA projects you already have, other than this Maharashtra project?
CSA projects, we already did 5 CSA projects.
Okay.
For other than family. For family CSS, we have 2.
Okay.
And I involved into my village development also.
Okay.
And Gram Swaraj is my lifetime ambition.
Nice.
So to build a self-sustained villages with farming. That is possible with farming only.
That's what you call Gram Swaraj.
Gram Swaraj.
Okay, interesting. So you've already done 7 CSA projects, and this will be your 8th. CSA projects.
Yes.
That is in Maharashtra.
Yes.
So one more thing, since we have a 30 years, contract. So will there be any yearly maintenance charges or some development costs?
Yes. Initial after plantation, first 4 years per acre per year 50,000 is the maintenance.
Okay. Only for 4 years.
Only for 4 years.
After that, there are no charges.
No charges.
I don't have to pay.
No.
The state
for
owner
anything,
doesn't have to pay anything.
For manpower, salaries, inputs. Fertigation, pest management, water, for nothing you do.
Everything will be taken care of by your company.
Yes.
So for first 4 years means 2 lakhs we have to.
Yes, per acre.
Okay, 58,000 per acre.
Per year, 4 years.
4 years, got it. And for 2 years initially, there's no activity after we book the land. After that, for next 4 years, there will be development cost, which is 50,000 per acre.
Maintenance cost.
Which is maintenance cost, development or maintenance.
Already development was completed by the time.
Okay, the maintenance for the first 4 years.
Yes.
50,000 per acre.
Per year.
For 4 years.
4 years. How much yield per acre, how much in the terms of revenue one can get, that I will share you the document which was given by our scientists.
Okay.
Who are interested, seriously, you can discuss with them and you can share.
Sure.
And we, as a policy, we don't want to discuss the numbers.
Right.
Because it is the greatest property. Just you are buying the land, we are doing development. Itself, it is a great advantage.
Correct.
On top of it is all the bonus. Though we have a very good agriculture crop plan and a wonderful yielding plan. And it is a very commercially value crop pattern.
Right.
So I will share with you. You can discuss, the people who discussed about that, you can share with them.
Sure. The person just has to buy land and then sit, relax for next 30 years.
Yes.
Even
your family members cannot do like that.
Yeah. So basically, we don't have to bother about security of the land, maintenance of the land, watering the plants, keeping the labor over there. No tension, no stress at all. So everything
you just
will be
come and experience it,
enjoy there.
Enjoy.
So especially once the the farm villa is ready, come with the family, enjoy.
Yes.
So will there be Goshala also at your farm?
Yes. We have a traditional blend of traditional wisdom and modern technology.
Right.
There is a connection with Gomata and Bhumata.
Yeah.
We need cow dung and cow urine.
For organic farming.
Yes, for natural farming. So for that, anyhow, we have to establish Goshala.
Yeah, so I've seen one of your CSA projects in Telangana, in Shadnagar. So I saw a biogas plant, very beautifully done, Goshala, the very nicely maintained traditional way of, the watering plants.
Yes.
So it was very unique. It was very appealing to me. So that's why I was wondering if same would be done here also.
Integrated, all of our projects are integrated and sustainable practices only.
Okay.
And at the same time, it is adapted. We adapt the modern technology.
Okay.
Just with one switch, we can irrigate 100 acres of a farm within an hour's time.
Wow.
So that much, the most advanced technologies has came.
Right.
And we want to build, though it is a very water-prone area, we have abundance of water.
Right.
We want to build 5 crore liter of farm ponds, at least 4 ponds for the security, even maybe 1-2 months also. It is our philosophy and policy to take care of all the necessary safety measures.
Okay.
So that's why we want to build that 5 crore liter capacity of farm ponds within our farm also.
Great. So all the produce that will come of different crops, be it black pepper or coconut. So can the estate owners buy that from you and, like directly, because this is coming from their farm and they want to buy something good quality?
Definitely. Definitely they can buy. It is not a free.
Obviously.
So they can buy it. And it is guaranteed as a certified organic.
Yeah.
All of our farms are certified organic farms.
Correct.
In India, we are one and only certified organic farming community. So even these farm estates also, from the day one, we start this certification process.
Okay.
So they can buy certified products from our farm.
Yeah, because they get the priority, because such things get sold out very easily and fast.
Yes.
So I'm sure estate owners will get some benefit.
They have the privilege.
They have the privilege, Sir, I want to ask you, why do you think CSA is the future? CSA
is the way. Definitely, individually, it is not possible, any individual.
Right.
And if it is there any company, their focus is mostly on profits. And our focus is on prosperity. There is a huge difference between profit and prosperity. Profit is going to somebody's pocket. Prosperity, as very earlier I said, from earthworm to eagle, These are all the partners of this ecosystem. Every creature has their own share on it.
Contribution.
So that's why it is Amrita. So it is a pure. It is a food or water or soil. It is a pure.
Right.
So let us have the purest form of soil, water, and a pristine community. So that's why we are building pure communities also.
I think so. This is very visionary, and it's very alarming for us right now. From right now, we have to understand this and get inclined towards healthy, natural farming.
Exactly. Now or never.
No or never. Now or never.
Yes.
So I think this is a beautiful way, like people like us or many others who are working, but they have the concern and heart for preserving our nature, you know, for having a natural farming. Appreciate that. I think it's a great boon that somebody is managing and doing this for us. And they are experienced. Somebody's doing it they have established records for that. And they are managing it, so I think it's a win-win situation in terms of having your own land, and then earning annual returns, and then contributing to the nature.
Yes.
So my next question is, what is the exit process from Maharashtra project?
In this type of projects, we have, I told you, 7 community-supported agriculture projects.
Yeah.
Even not a single exit was happened.
Oh, wow.
Very fortunately.
Okay.
The people love about this type of projects because it has life, it has everything, it has care, love, knowledge, and sharing, everything is there.
Right.
And maybe sometimes somebody wants to exit, they can exit any point of time.
Okay.
But we request everyone, after 7 or 8 years, your property value also grow multiple times. So that's why if anybody wants to exit at a value proportionate, they can exit.
Right.
They can sell their property.
Okay.
We also help them to find a good people to buy the property also, and they can find their own this thing, and we can give a value proportionate by the time at what price he can sell that this thing, because at the time he purchased, it is a plain land,
right?
So it is not, it is a just a land. We did all the infrastructure development with worth spending of 10 lakhs. And the plantation was done, it is growing.
Right.
By the time that value is different.
Right.
So, and surrounding happening, what is different projects, roads, dams, everything, it adds value to the project.
Right.
We will give you a value proportionate sheet, okay, you can sell this at this price. And the people who wants to buy the land, they just have to obey the contract.
Right.
Contract will continue.
Okay.
They can exit any point of time.
So my next question is, suppose we already selling the land now. We have, I think, almost sold, I got to know that more than 700 acres.
Yes, 860 acres.
Wow, 860 acres already gone out of 2,000.
It is everyday
sale. Wow. So now, are we also selling the land of farm villa simultaneously, or we have to wait for that? So kindly share something.
No, not at this moment.
Okay.
First, let this land registration will happen.
Okay.
Then this clear demarcation, area identification, and we have to follow all the norms according to the Western Ghat green zone norms. Okay. So based on that, there is a huge process.
Okay.
After clearance, so this thing, it is a very early stage only, no?
Right.
So that's why you can buy it at this much a very reasonable price.
Yeah.
So if it is everything happened, that the price is not like this much.
Right.
So it will happen after 2.5 years. So
okay. Approximately 2.5 years.
It is very practical. As I said the very beginning, we don't want to provoke anybody. We don't want to attract anybody.
Right.
They have to visit the farm. They have to visit the location. They have to meet us.
Right.
We have to meet them, and interaction will happen. So with a clear mindset, with a proper knowledge, they have to be part of this community.
So basically, there will be a wait of approximately 2.5 years
Yes.
to actually get the land for farm villas.
Exactly.
So who will be doing the construction of these villas?
So we are discussing with the 2-3 eminent people who are
Okay.
into this eco construction.
Okay.
So we will identify by that time.
Okay. Okay. So basically, company will take the responsibility for
Yes.
the contractor
Yes.
and everything,
Yes.
and they were looking for some theme basically
Exactly.
as well.
It should be in a
Okay.
very thematic.
Okay.
It adds values all.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks some nice kind of
Yes.
facade
Yes.
and
Yes.
everything.
Yes. Yes.
So also, are we going to plan any other things like resort or some, some yoga halls or some kind of activity areas around?
Yes, it is
Okay.
mostly a rejuvenating lifestyle programs we are planning.
Okay.
Some seniors approach us for a senior living.
Okay.
We identified some people they are doing with a lifestyle activity, 45 days with a digital detoxification programs.
Wow. Like
And
Ayurveda
yes,
Panchakarmas. Okay.
and mental, physical, spiritual health kind of programs.
Okay.
So if one can come with their mentors and stay, and they can get the mentoring for their physical health, mental health, and they can have some business coaches, conferences. It is all
Wonderful.
growth and prosperity kind of programs.
Okay, so that's lovely. That's
Yes,
actually, we wish it happens soon.
Yeah. Well,
So
we
it's
think
very
that let us
exciting.
go the other way.
Yeah.
People they have their own ideology about happiness, but we have our own this thing.
Right.
So let us go the other way. We
Right.
are with nature. Let us
Yeah.
co-dance with the nature.
Yeah.
Breathe, water, soil, food. So having a safe and healthy food with such a great environment. So where the air quality is the very purest air quality.
Right.
Wonderful water quality. Water TDS is 160. So that is the pure mineral water where we can get it. And we can grow the safe food, the organic food there itself.
Right.
They can have the family time, free time, counselings may happen, some destination events may happen,
Right.
some water sports, adventure activities, trekkings. It is a estate owners pride specialized programs.
Right.
And we can take some suggestions. The people like you are a yoga teacher, you have some our own ideas.
Right.
We integrate all those this and we can practice best stuff.
Yeah, so it seems that your location, your project is excellent for Ayurveda, yoga and Panchakarma activities.
Yes.
Another question, like people who will buy land as well as farm villa land. Suppose somebody has 5 acres and they have 500 square yard of land and they want to sell off their land. So will they also have to sell off the, the farm villa land also, or they can still be occupants of the farm villa?
Actually, for any family or individual or for a country, there must be a constitution.
Okay.
I believe that.
Right.
So since it is a estate owners community, what we believe is in this wonderful location, with such a beautiful experiential property, it is a pride of estate owners. We can call each unit, this 5 acres owner, as a estate owner, farm estate owner. So that is the privilege for them to have such the land or the farm villa. Definitely, it is only meant for the estate owners.
Okay.
So we request them to sell along with that.
Great.
Yeah.
So basically they are linked.
Yes.
And we want to give this privilege of farm villa at such a eco village.
Exactly.
Only if they own land. Exactly. So we make it like a very privileged kind of concept.
We won't sell other than this farm estate owners. We won't sell anybody.
Outsiders cannot buy that.
Yes.
Contract is for 30 years. So, many of our clients has asked us, what will happen after 30 years? So what is this scenario?
For any contract, we have to mention the time, this thing. Okay. So that's why it was mentioned.
All right.
Most of the things is long-term crops also. It is there. Some crops remain for 40, 50 years also.
All right.
So after 30 years, again all the community.
Right.
It is hardly 300 to 400 people, mostly 300 people only.
Okay.
So we can sit together This again enter into the other terms also. So after 30 years, the people who are available these things as a landowners, together we sit company and the community.
Okay.
So together we can again extend to that period.
Okay. So basically, after 30 years, the estate members can decide, take a
Yes.
joint call
Yes.
with the
Exactly.
company, with the
Exactly.
makers,
Yes.
and take a call where they want to renew it or
Yes,
want to
if
be
they
on
want
their
to,
own.
yes, yes.
So it's up to them
Yes.
after the time period
Yes.
is over.
We are here to continue forever.
Okay, sir. Sir, like now, if somebody buys a land like with you, so do you allot a designated parcel, designated plot? Do you have a layout of the land? How do we, allot the land at this moment?
See, we have total 4 numbers only, survey numbers.
Okay.
Now we are allotting the land based on the survey number.
Okay.
So if you have the land in survey number 28 or 30, whatever it may be,
Okay.
we registered the land on your name from survey number 30.
Okay.
After jungle clearance and all, we prepare a layout. So based on that, at the time of registration, we will allot you a serial number.
Okay.
Based on the serial number, first come first serve basis.
Okay.
So you can choose in the layout that your unit.
Okay.
Every unit has a road access.
Okay.
You can choose your unit.
Right.
After unit allocation,
Right.
again we do this Akar code bolke, there is a separate survey demarcation of your own unit.
All right.
Again we add that document to your documents.
Okay.
So it is very secure and it is one should have that specific designated survey done for their 5 acres.
Sure.
So for that we need this. It will happen after the jungle clearance, road formation only. It will happen.
When can we do the registry of this land?
Registration immediately is happening because it is based on the survey numbers. No.
Okay.
It is happening immediately. Within the process is 25% at confirmation, and within 1 month the registrations.
Once we get a particular demarcation of land done, so will there be any registration of that also?
No.
So how will we claim our land?
Yeah, that's why this designated your 5 acres demarcation survey will done and it is added to the document.
Okay, that will be attached to the existing registration records.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
It will mention in the mutation process.
So the Satbara will have that mentioned, like particular demarcation of our land.
And we mentioned that your neighbors also in that.
So I think for the final demarcation, it will be around a period of 2 years.
Yes.
Like you said, we'll get a particular exact location also. So far, whatever we have discussed, I see that it's a huge, humongous project with a lot of responsibilities.
Yes.
So I would love to know about your team and how are you handling this?
Since 30 years, we are into this farming practices.
Right.
And we born and brought in the family this thing. Yeah. Our ancestors, they did farming in more than 700 acres. They used to export indigo powder to London those days. It is about 100 years back.
All right.
So that much lineage we have. And the people who are involved into Mr. Prasad, he is chief horticulturist for World Taj Group.
Okay.
So under his guidelines, lakhs of acres is horticulture, forestry, plantation, indoor, everything is happening. And Dr. Padmanabhaji is the eminent senior scientist, available senior scientist in India. He is 86 years old. Okay. Together we were working more than 3 decades.
Wow.
Under his guidelines worldwide, near about 30 countries, almost 55,000 hectares of farming is going on.
Oh, wow.
Mostly horticulture and silviculture. So that's why we have a long associated team. And the technology partners for micro irrigation, for geophysics, for every department. It is a huge subject. We have a clear plan for any project. So it is like our Gita. So we have a proper chapter for land acquisition. What should be taken? Legal side, hierarchy side, lineage side, family side, local issues, road access, water, soil, proximity. That is one part. Like under land preparation, what should be removed or what should not be removed, water harvesting, soil conservation, how it should be done, and for fencing.
Right.
So what type of fence you have to do? We have to use a physical boundary fenced and poles, and we should use some bio fences.
Right.
Like so that kind of this thing. And what is the crop plan? What is the gap between the plants and the micro irrigation? For micro irrigation partners, we have to have our own in-house fertigation and pest management system.
Okay.
So that's how all of our projects are integrated, self-sustained, sustainable practices we do follow. We have a wonderful team with us, and now we are India's largest company in the sake of farming practices.
Okay.
We involved into National Mission for Edible Oils palm oil growing project.
Okay.
We are the partner for 6 lakhs acres of farmer onboarding project in India.
Wow.
So next this year 2025 we are initiated our international this thing also in Tanzania for 4,000 acres. So and we are consultants for so many companies.
Okay.
So we have a wonderful team, and we have next generations also. My son, my daughter, that next generation, my team also, their children, they involved into this.
Right.
So we love to do farming. So farming is our business.
Wow. So that sounds that you are going ahead with a lot of meticulous planning,
Yes.
organized way,
Yes.
and involving experts from different domains.
Yes.
So it's not just like a haphazard plan, take a land and sell and something.
No,
it's a
no,
very,
no.
very scientifically designed plan with all the experts and rich experience.
Yes.
And also you're already considering the future, how you want to take this lineage ahead.
We have a proper documented manual for every project.
Wow.
So right from the design, development, execution, plantation, harvesting, manpower, plant growth, plant training, pruning, harvesting, grading, for everything. We have a wonderful manual for every project, even this Goa project. Just since it is just a land preparation stage, we had a complete manual. After 30 years, what will happen, we written it is clearly. It was written.
Excellent, sir. It's been great to interact with you.
Thank you.
I personally learned a lot. I'm sure those who are going to watch this interaction, they will also learn a lot. And we are looking forward for more visits at Maharashtra, farm estate, and looking forward to a lot of more people join us by this land and become a part of our estate owners family.
Thank you. And yes, you are the torch bearers this generation. It is a very happy thing for me that the people who is having, though they are very moderate, they love nature, they respect nature, they want to take safe and healthy food. This is the future of agriculture. The people who is having this kind of mindset, yes, they are the safeguards of this era of agriculture. Generally, people don't care about agriculture. It was denied. People think that it is a least profession. But this is the only profession. It can feed anyone. It can. It is the source for everything. So that's why, thanks to the generation, and yes, that is the beauty of the farm estates. The people like you with a passion, purpose. And we have everything. We have the land, we have the agriculture income, we have experiential property. So yes, with the involvement of this kind of community only, that is the future. It will give hope to the farmers also. And by seeing these type of projects, so many people come into agriculture, and that is the great thing. In India, we don't. It is not a business and it is not an employment-oriented country. It is an agriculture country. Let us continue the heritage and the greatness of the legacy of the agriculture.
So one more thing, I think most of people who have actually purchased this land, whether in your Telangana projects or in Maharashtra till now, are very young people.
Yes.
And they are very
Passionate about
they are
farming.
very passionate and young people. They are looking
Yes.
forward to
Exactly.
such kind of things.
Exactly.
So great.
Yes.
Once again, thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.